What is healing? Healing is the process of becoming or helping someone to become sound or healthy again. The important part to focus on here is that it is a process. Healing is a pathway, a journey without a final destination, because it will require constant upkeep. There is no quick fix. There are some things that you never completely heal from, but you can do the next best thing, which is to learn to live fully despite these wounds. There are certain things that we'll never be able to do the way we might want, or things we'll never be able to fully restore. Healing starts with being honest about these limitations, honest about what's realistic and what's attainable. We have to be real about what we can do, what we can undo, what we can redo, how we can move past, etc. What's a little different about us as reentry citizens is that in addition to the ways that we've been victimized or the things that have been done to us, we often have to carry around what we've done to victimize and hurt others. Healing starts with forgiveness. If there's anything you have to be great at, it's forgiveness. You must be able to forgive yourself and to forgive others. There's a common misconception that forgiveness is a single big moment that happens and then it's over. Forgiveness might start that way, but after an initial moment, there's work to be done. Forgiveness is a practice, like brushing your teeth or showering. You have to maintain your forgiveness of yourself and others. You have to make a choice over and over again to not hold a grudge, to continue to love. And this, like brushing your teeth, might be a thing that you may have to consciously practice in the beginning, but over time, it will become second nature as it becomes a habit. This doesn't mean that you don't or won't have any regrets. It means that you're able to accept, respect, and love again. And you continue to choose to accept, respect, and love every day. You're going to have to forgive them again and again. You're going to have to forgive yourself again and again. And get up again and again and do your best. The first steps to forgiveness are to look at what happened in new ways. First, assume goodwill. Think of the best reason why you or someone else may have done what they did. Don't always assume that they did it to you intentionally to hurt you. Are there any other reasons? Second, understand the context, trauma, and the hurt that's been done to the person in the wrong that may have led to those actions or to your own actions. Finally, recognize that everyone changes and that the person who did the wrong doesn't exist anymore, you or someone else. That wrong was done by a person in the past, in a particular situation. This doesn't mean that you can trust again, but it does mean that you should be open to change. Then take these steps. Number 1, forgive someone else. Number 2, forgive yourself. Number 3, ask for forgiveness from others. Remember these things. You are human. You make mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. You can move forward doing better. Forgiveness does not mean you forget or others forget. It's okay to feel guilty. It is a signal like joy and pain. You're not defined by your worst mistakes. Be honest and take responsibility. Admit that you messed up. Be kind to yourself and others. Work on letting go. Behave with more wisdom to harm no one. Be patient. You forgive for you. You have no control over the other person forgiving you. Next, you have to put yourself on the road to redemption by making amends. You have to ask yourself about proactive ways to make things right. What can you do to make things better? In order to succeed in healing, you have to take responsibility where the responsibility is yours. Examine how you might have passed on your pain to others and caused them difficulty, trauma, or heartbreak. We're going to talk much more about making amends in the relationships course, But for now, know that it is important in some cases to reach out and try to heal the relationships that are broken by what you've done or what's been done to you. Remind yourself of your strengths and your successes. You're not all bad. You haven't done all bad. For those things that you did well, remind yourself of the positive things that you can do and have done in different situations. In what ways did you do your best? We all have worth and ways that we've contributed well. There is an important activity to get you started with forgiveness. In the coursework for Fundamentals of Self, you'll find a worksheet to fill out at home by yourself. Complete it at home and bring it to class. Or if you're not coming to the center, complete it and maybe with a friend or a counselor, talk it over with them. Throughout this exercise, strive to be objective, to be fair, and to be specific. Now, let's talk about other important steps towards healing beyond forgiveness and amends. You have to seek support. No one can do this work alone. You need to seek out the people who can support you socially, emotionally, psychologically, even physically, providing you with safe spaces. We have a tendency to close ourselves off, to not ask for support, and we have to reach past that and build a support network. It may be fruitful for you to find support through AA, NA, GA groups, something like a sponsor or just general support group. You can also meet new people with similar interests through hobby groups. You can volunteer with an organization to build new relationships. Many of you may find support through a religious or spiritual community. For those of you at our center, we hope that you will find support among your peers here. Bear in mind that you aren't asking any one person to be your entire support structure. Identify friends or family members that have particular strengths and lean on them for support in those areas. It is important to stay connected with these communities at this time. Show up for birthday parties and celebrations. Attend regularly if there are meetings or events. Surround yourself with people engaging in the way that you want to engage in the world. Take in new knowledge to help you through your journey. Learn about the specific wounds that have been inflicted on you. If you are healing from cancer, you will learn all about the ailment to heal fully. In the same way, learn about your pain so that you can take active and appropriate steps to heal. Be kind to yourself. In the same way that we're going to talk about practicing empathy and compassion for others, you need to aim that empathy and compassion towards yourself. You might harm yourself for the things that you're still feeling guilty about, or for the areas where you feel that you failed. You need to extend that compassion and behave in a way that respects yourself. Now, we're going to talk about some more specific practices that have been shown to be healing, not only for people who've experienced trauma, but really for everyone. The first one that we'll address is called mindfulness. Mindfulness is a practice that allows you to be present in the moment that you are experiencing without as much automatic and unnoticed reaction. We are often doing other things in our minds besides experiencing what's around us right now. We obsess over the past or create narratives in our heads about what's happening that aren't accurate. We worry about the future. Mindfulness is practicing noticing what is happening right now. It is healing because it helps you focus and be calm so that you can make the right choices and choose the right behaviors. Instead of being governed by your reactions to all of the things going on around you, you are able to take a moment to be less impulsive and behave from a place of calm. Mindfulness requires you to engage the front part of your brain as a practice. If you practice it until it becomes a habit, you can engage the front part of your brain in those moments where you would otherwise be terrified, angry, or paralyzed. Physically, mindfulness also reduces stress and is proven to improve your physical health. There are many different ways that you can practice mindfulness. And as with other things that we will talk about, you should choose the way that works best for you. You can practice mindfulness while you eat, like when you are eating meals. Don't do other activities. Focus on the experience of the food. Walk. Notice your body and how you feel as you're walking. Focus on the movement. Breathe. Pay attention to your breath. Take intentional, slow breaths. Experience smells, tastes, and sounds. Take time to notice the sensations around you, smells, sights, feelings of whatever you're touching. Get lost in something you love. We all have certain activities we love doing. For you, it could be cooking, dancing, singing, gardening, writing, painting, swimming, or even housework. Let yourself get lost in the activity without worrying or overthinking. Notice the activity. Focus on it. Then there's meditation. Meditation is the classic way to practice mindfulness. Even 5 minutes of meditating a day can have a positive impact on your life. Think or feel. Become aware of your thoughts and non-judgmentally observe them as they go by. In class, we'll practice mindfulness for a bit. At home, you should look up a simple mindfulness practice and start with something short. Even 5 minutes a day of intentionally being mindful can make a big difference, and it will become easier over time. Another practice that can dramatically help in the healing process is gratitude. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and a readiness to show appreciation and return kindness. This is another thing that should become a practice in your life. It is proven that actively choosing to be grateful and reflecting on your gratitudes daily really affects your brain and improves your physical health. If you intentionally look for new things to be grateful for, your brain is training to see more things, to observe a new thing. It can help you to become more creative, a better artist. It can help you achieve greater excellence in your work. It also manages your stress levels a great deal. Gratitude works on all the integral parts of who you are: body, mind, heart, and spirit. As with mindfulness, there are different ways that you can practice gratitude regularly. Waking up with gratitude praises. Say thank you for new things that you wake up each and every day. Gratitude before and during meals. Speak gratitude for the food you will eat and then intentionally be grateful for the food as you eat it. Gratitude journaling. Take time in the morning or in the evening to write 3 new things that you are grateful for. Affirmations. Affirm your own worth and the things that you do and have done well, for your strengths and for the things that you have. Find ways to reciprocate kindness, even the simple things like thanking others. In addition, intentionally commit 1 random act of kindness every day. When you've experienced certain traumas, you can experience gratitude that you survived it. You are resilient. You have lived through something that most people can't even imagine surviving. Be grateful for the things that you learned, for the ways that you were strengthened. Another important practice is called self-talk. Self-talk is working very intentionally to challenge your thinking errors, to counter those wrong thoughts that you have with the correct way to think about yourself or the world. It is constantly talking to yourself in a way that is honest and empowering in order to affirm yourself and to motivate you to pursue your values. Self-talk is difficult to do if you're not really aware of what's happening in your body or in your context. So mindfulness is an important foundation for self-talk. You can sometimes talk to yourself into feeling calm or making appropriate choices in the situation. Take all that you learned about thinking errors and apply it very consciously. Pursue your real values and take the time to make choices that are healthy for you. In all of these practices, choose one that is right for you. For example, if you're a morning person, plan to do one or more of these activities as part of your morning routine. If you hate mornings, make a commitment that fits into your actual schedule. Choose the way to do the work that you'll keep working at. That doesn't feel like torture. Now, let's talk a little bit about finding an environment that's healing. The environment that you're in has a huge impact on your ability to make healthy choices. It is important to evaluate the things that are soothing you and conversely, the things that are difficult for you in your environment and focus on creating that environment for yourself. You can think specifically about the smells, sights, sounds, and textures that work for you. Ask yourself, are there smells that I love or that disgust me? Is there a fabric or color that is soothing or that makes me want to run away? Consider these things and become familiar with these things so that you can use them appropriately. You may need to carry certain items with you to help you to soothe you whenever you find yourself in less control of your environment. Examples include taking a walk, being outside, candles or incense, soft blankets, weighted blankets, a great pillow, plants, earbuds, noise cancellation headphones. Your environment has a huge impact on your ability to move forward, so don't put it on a back burner. Finding safe and comfortable spaces right now is very important to your transition. Finally, let's talk about therapy. You should go to therapy if it is available to you. Therapy is important and it really helps in the healing process. We've all been through things that are so heavy that we will have a hard time healing without someone's help. And really, good therapy is good for everyone. If you're able to afford it, or it is available through a program or through your health insurance, go to a therapist. All the while, remember that you are not just a mind, not just a heart, not just a spirit. You need to do the fundamental things that support your body. Getting sleep, eating well, exercise. If your body is healthy, you'll be able to work on your mind, heart, and spirit. Nutrition, sleep, and exercise also affect your mood and your decision making. Always remember that you have to work on all 4 tires of your car. If you neglect one, your journey will be stalled. As we started this video with healing as a process, a journey, be kind to yourself and others, and know that working on healing is just as important as working towards getting a job or going to school. Make your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health a priority. Thank you.